The global financial crisis, 2007. The year which I told you what happened when I was at the broker. इसमें भी doubt हाँ. And for a journey to the upward direction, it taken only 1 year. So here again it has taken almost 2 years. From 2002 to 2004, again 2 years. So what is your question? You are talking about this year. You are talking about this one. It took 1 year to crash from 92 to 93 and roughly 2 years to recover. Huh. Oh, he's saying maybe first event this happened, this was the first event that happened. It took 2 years for recovery. Then everyone learned from their experience. Now the recovery, again 2 years. No, wait, sorry. Both recovery is almost 2 years only. Correct, na? Here also recovery is from 93 to 95. Here also recovery is 2002 to 2004. Recovery time frame is, but wait, let's not draw conclusions on that. We have just understood only 2 things right now. And one just general suggestion, let me finish this first. Okay, and then you can take out your, otherwise again, this is the last 2 hours of our session, right? Chalo, so moving on to the third one, global financial crisis. This is what I was talking about, correct? Wherein I said that I was eating dabba at the stockbroker. And what happened, lower circuit and all that. This was the time. Lehman Brothers crisis. Just to give you the explanation of what had happened in Lehman Brothers crisis in just 3 or 4 sentences. You can imagine a huge financial institution, something like ICICI, HDFC put together. That big financial institution. Today after normal 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, shutter down. Shutter down. Tomorrow, down. Day after tomorrow, down. Down and out. Huge financial institution, Lehman Brothers, it collapsed overnight, declared bankruptcy. There was a big reason behind that. Okay, we are not going to go into that. Okay, that's a different case study altogether. But understand, what are we going to learn from that? That is important, na? Case studies, so many case studies will happen. What are we learning from that is important. Was this like a bankruptcy of a huge financial institution? US may. Did it lead to unimaginable levels of unemployment? Yes. Bekar, ekdam, very bad levels of unemployment. Did this happen for the first time? Such a huge company falling off. That had not happened in the past. Immediate past we are talking about, maybe early where 1800s and what, we are not talking about that. We are talking from 1980s, 1990s, somewhere around that. Had we seen a big giant like Lehman Brothers Lehman Brothers just collapse in no time? We had not seen that till then. Was it also followed by Satyam in India? Very same time, 2008 only. Yes. Did it lead to a massive fall in the stock market? Yes, that is what we discussed in market-wide circuit breakers. Was it the first time? Almost yes. What did the people feel?
It's over.
Gone, it's over. Khatam. And it will take years to recover. Correct. So now, you can just mark this. This is like a global financial crisis that happened. Okay. Sensex had reached an all-time high of 21,206 points. And if you see here, just go on to the next page. And in the dot-com bubble burst, we had talked about 6,000 level, right? In your table, we were at 6,000 level. Just see this. correct? And have a look at the journey from here, from 2004-5 to 2008. If you are looking at this 2004-5 to 8, look at this journey. It's a massive bull run. And unfortunately, I did not have money at that time. I was not able to participate in that big bull run. Correct? Huge rally. What was the initial start point? Start point was somewhere around 6,000, correct? Touched again 6,000 here. I hope you are seeing this. 6,000. Ran up to almost what? 20,000, 21,000 in 2008. Followed by a steep fall in 2009, and it came down to almost 8,000. So now this is neither half nor exact fall, somewhere in between. Okay? But massive fall? Yes or no? Yes. Fall is massive, agreed. How much time did it take to fall? 1 year barely. 2008, 2009 is the low. Are you with me? 2009 is the fall. And what did I say? It will take years to come back. And this is around 2011. We are back. 9 to 11. How many years? 2 years. Are you with me? Can you see some similar observation? Yes? What will you write here? What is your table update? Write it down. What is this? Global financial crisis, or if you want to write this, it's a Lehman, many people call this Lehman Brothers or subprime crisis. Global financial crisis, Lehman Brothers crisis, subprime crisis, different names for the same thing. Tell me, what is the start level? Start level was somewhere around 6,000. That was the starting point. But we are not anyways writing down the starting point. Year was what? Starting year 2004-5. No, not really. Sorry. How do we write that? So this is actually A and B part actually, if you were to write it down properly. Shall we write it down? A, part B. What will be the part A for this? This is before Lehman Brothers crisis. We are establishing what happened before Lehman Brothers crisis. Okay, so if you want to write down part A, this is before Lehman Brothers, bull run from 2004 to 2008. Before Lehman Brothers, bull run 2004 to 2008. Bull run 2004 to 2008. And from what to what is this journey? 2004 to 2008? From 6,000 to almost 21,000. No, don't write in that aage wala column. We are in the particulars column only. From 6,000 to 21,000. Okay, this is the part A. Now we'll write about part B. What is the part B? That is the fall. So part B is actually the Lehman Brothers crisis or the subprime crisis. What will you write here? High point? 21,000 roughly. Low point? Roughly 8,000. Correct? And what will you write in remarks? Recovered in approx 2 years. Almost 2 years. Recovered in 2 years. Correct? Can we go on? So now, by now everyone has gotten the confidence. When will the recovery happen? In 2 years. Now everyone believes, I have understood everything, I am superior than the market. Confidence has turned into overconfidence. And you know what is going to happen. So before COVID, there was a word that was known as a U-shaped recovery. Before COVID, terminology was U-shaped recovery. 2 years in between. And everyone was like, और नीचे जाएगा. It will stay here. It will take time during COVID. Now let's understand what has happened during COVID. Wait. But before that is also, so here also we'll have part A, part B, something like that. This is pre-pandemic. So if you want to write down, what is the pre-pandemic thing, tell me. Where have we stopped right now? 2011, somewhere around that, right? And we have data in our notes somewhere around 2012. 1 year here and there, it is okay. Okay. What is the level? We are anyways at the similar level. What is the level that we are at? Everyone? 20,000, na? In year 2012, we are at 20,000. From that level, if I take you directly to the pre-pandemic level, from 20,000 to almost 42,000. So pre-pandemic level, from 20,000 to 42,000. Of course, the years are also very high, okay? How many years in that consolidation? Almost 8 years. 8 years into the consolidation almost. Now comes the big fall. Now write down pandemic. The B point, pandemic. What happened during pandemic? Tell me. High point? High point, 42,000. Low point? Around 25, 26,000. Low, around 25, 26,000. Acha, is this also now closer? If you remember, similar 6,000, 8,000 tha, previous one. Tell me, Satyam crisis, it was similar like that only, na? From 6,000, it had gone up and went down till 6,000. So shade lower, 2,000 points from the lows it had recovered. Similar situation here? Yes or no? Low was around 20,000. Here not 2,000 but almost 6,000 points up. 5-6,000 points up. So what did people feel? Is this new? Yes. Is this new? Yes. For the first time. Pandemic. We are hearing this for the first time. Lockdown. First time. हमारे time पे होना था. What is one common point that you saw in all these scenarios? हमारा ही time खराब था. All different scenarios. All reacting in a similar fashion. Going down suddenly. Doesn't give time for investors to quit. And people feel it is all over. But when this lowest point was reached, now tell me, what are people going to be like? It will recover, no, nothing. Nah? People say, now we know. We are not going to say it will recover, not recover. This, that. It will recover in 2 years. Abhi bahut time hai. We will invest slowly and steadily. And now see what happened? 1, 2. And earlier shape was U. No time for investors to enjoy this journey from 25,000 to back to 42,000 in what? Within a year. And this is where many of you have also started your journey of stock market. This is what you have seen till now. Now see what has happened in the past. Recovered in 2 years, agreed. But much more important than that is the fall that we have seen. Fall was terrific. If you can calculate, I am going back. Just see this. 2008 crisis. How much was the fall? How much was the fall? A fall of around 60%. And you are crying at 3%. 60% fall. Can you imagine a 50% fall also right now? Market going from 16,000 to 16,000 to 8,000. वैसे बोलना थोड़ा गलत रहेगा. Why? We have to see what was the starting point na, of that journey. From that journey till date. We'll also try and calculate. Don't worry. We'll try and calculate that also. फिर मजा ही क्या है? You will say you have talked only about the past. Let's at least try to see what can happen. It will happen or not, no one knows. But we'll at least try. Correct? So I hope you have understood that the moment it falls, it's going to fall badly, agreed. But now I believe that the pace of recovery is going to be sharper now. 3 times we have seen 2 years recovery, and now the fall is also going to be sharper and the recovery is also going to be sharper. More and more algo tradings, machine trading, volume trading. No emotions involved. When humans trade, emotions are involved. When machine trades, no emotions are involved. Engineers will say this: if market goes below this, sell. If market goes above this, buy. Conditions are put. Once sell order is hit, everyone is going to sell. It is going to crash like anything. Once it comes to that level of buying, buy, again up. So now we are going to have lesser and lesser time for reaction. And this is going to create more and more of FOMO, fear of missing out, and more of wrong decisions. So we have to be very careful now. Even if we lose out on little bit of profits, it's okay. Protecting capital is also very important. Okay, so I'm telling you, this fall that has happened in the Russia-Ukraine, has that also been sharp? From 18,400 to where we are right now, 16,000. This has been pretty sharp. Can it fall further? Is what we are going to discuss. And even if it falls further, you know already what is ideally the maximum recovery time. Maximum, I'm telling, maximum. Now you feel good? Because right now also what people are saying, first time. World War ke time pe we were not there. This is the first time we are seeing any war. Such an elongated war. And see, hamari naseeb kharab hai. That is why this is happening. What is the common point in all four scenarios? All four scenarios were unique. Markets fell. But market is a money-making machine in a slow wala sense. Everyone has a conviction that in the short term it might panic. Whatever incidences I showed you till date, did market go below the original lows? Maybe little bit here and there, 1%, 2%. Was it something like original low was 8,000, new low 4,000? Tell me any scenario that we discussed. We have discussed from 1991, we are in 2022 right now. We have seen a span of almost 30 years right now in less than 30 minutes. What a pace. Are you understanding what I'm trying to tell you? By the way, whatever we are doing right now is technical analysis. Oh. Looking at the charts. Don't go into the patterns. Oh, बेचारे अभी चार्ट सीख रहे, तुम कप एंड हैंडल में जा रहे हो. This is what is technical analysis. What is the simple meaning of technical analysis? Analyzing the past and trying to understand what could happen in the future. Is it baseless? That's what we are doing. We are analyzing the past. That is step number 1. And then we will try and see what might happen in the coming few years. Correct or no? Yes. In technical analysis, whatever we did right now, are we trying to find out which stock is good, which stock is bad, or are we trying to time the buy and sell? Timing is what we are focusing on. Oh, market has corrected by so much. If I believe this is the lowest point, maximum 2 years from here, I know that. At least that is what we can understand with technical analysis. Is this okay? Can we go on? Shall we analyze more and more scenarios? Interesting? Yes? Okay, Acha, did we write the last one? Pandemic, we have written? Pandemic low was? Pandemic low for Sensex was 25,000 roughly. And high was? 40,000. And recovered in? Less than 1 year. Recovered in less than 1 year. See, this was the high, 2020, this was the high. Around 42,000. Then low, around 25,000. Recovered, this one, less than 1 year. Are you with me? Can we move on?